videoing today in Atlantic Shores. Spring Terrace is the actual address. I know I'm stuck on a fairly ugly looking shed, but there's about 10 to 15,000 square foot of land here. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1 ensuite, plus a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom cottage stroke rental apartment. Ample room here. It's definitely a fixer-upper, so I'm going to talk you through that. Definitely room here for a large pool, landscaping, fantastic spot. Very close to Enterprise Beach, Miami Beach. Very close to Silver Sands and all the windsurfing and kite surfing down that way. Now you do have to bear with the fact that it is a fixer-upper. So I'm going to show you all the evils. There's a gentleman I met the other day reminded me of a great old English saying, warts and all. So, front of the house now. Windows are metal, but they definitely need replacing. Roof doesn't look in too bad condition. Lincoln, how's the roof?
Roof good. Roof recent. Roof.
Yeah. Okay. Roof has been changed in the last 5 years. So,
yeah.
Across the road is the stunning Enterprise house, and then down that way is water. Not the sunniest days today, but had a bit of rain recently. Anyway, here we go. Jeep is selling with the property, but it needs some work.
All right.
Everything looks a little bit iffy, but it's a fantastic space and great nick. Lawnmowers and all. Anyway, here we go. Oopsie. I don't know if you can get this on a video. It is huge. It's absolutely enormous. It's got to be 50 foot by 30 or more. It's a massive space. It really is a huge, huge space. And I look at a house like this and I think, rip out those windows, and maybe those, and maybe those. You put in a gazebo on the other side, a patio, bifolding doors. You could have something really, really impressive here. Bedrooms are down that way, but I'm going to go towards the kitchen, which is also a good size. Fridge door's open, so it's taken up a bit of room. Obviously, it's older. Stating the obvious, hence the word obviously. God, I should shut up sometimes. It's a drop ceiling, there's some cracks there, which I think was actually... Lincoln, this crack in the ceiling, is that from damp coming through, or is it just old and it needs changing?
What happened? His father went up in there.
Oh, it came through.
And he burst through there.
Sure,
but
you all
this ceiling is good.
I've done that before. I remember standing back on some handiwork a while ago. And
I used to get some thing into what yeah, but everything in here is work. All these fans, everything is work.
Okay. And the ceiling height is higher, right?
Yeah,
Quite a bit higher. So the roofs in here.
You've got closed boarding flooring up there.
You've got closed boarding?
Yeah.
No.
Up there. Yeah.
What I'm just being told by closed boarding, if those of you who don't understand that, is if you take this drop ceiling out, which in this day and age is considered to be quite ugly unless it's bathroom or kitchen, you've actually got boarding on the ceiling. So you could remove this and have cathedral ceilings. Yeah. Bathrooms, the baths itself, the toilets, the bidet, or as my friends call it, the sock washer, are all in pretty good condition, but anyone look at this will go, right, rip it out, modernise. Here's one of the bedrooms. This is the smallest of the three, and it's huge. I don't know if the video shows the size. I'm sure it does. If this was after 9 o'clock, I'm sure I could find some amusing anecdote about videos and size, but I digress and should shut up. I'll probably get complaints about that now. Another large bedroom. I mean, that's a queen size bed. It takes up no room. It's dwarfed into the room as I move backwards, and into the master, which this is a king size bed. And I mean, you know, again, I've got to show some of the... I know any developers out there, I was about to say I've got to show some of the negatives. Any developer would roar with laughter saying, I think you've achieved that. Do you know what? This actually might be my first full video without hitting a mirror. Anyone who's seen these videos before knows about me and mirrors. God, that's ugly. I'm not meant to say that in an advertising video, but as I said, this is a fixer-upper. This is a development project. And in truth, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, pick this up for between 200,000 and 300,000 US. We haven't yet determined that price. Owners being owners always want more. Of course they do. And buyers or developers want as little as possible. But I would say you pick this up between 2 and 350. I know that's a vast difference, but let's just say that as an argument. And then you throw about 250 at it US, 250,000 US, taking up to around $500,000 US. You would be in the $1 million bracket at that point. I think as a development opportunity goes, it's a great one. Now, I've just stepped through, sorry, I'm waffling on about development. Is this still recording? Yeah.
There's a bathroom.
Is there?
Yeah, there's a bathroom here too.
Okay, so there's a, if you like, a guest WC in there.
Yeah.
You can get into this. You can get into this apartment because we've just crossed a threshold here, which is the door there, and there's another door there now. Through this door, that's the entrance, if you like, where the grills are. Then we came through this door. There's another door here with screen netting on it. Another entrance here into the kitchen of the main house, but connected, but not using the same entrance. We've just stepped through the front, well, the side door of the apartment, and we're in another huge living kitchen area, which if this was modernised, most of the kitchen could fit along the wall there. This could be a breakfast bar as opposed to what is effectively a waste of space. That could then become your front door. And then as I turn around, this, which is actually the current front door, Bajans love a door, which goes into, I suppose, what was maybe a TV nook or something. This could actually be a bedroom. So this, in my mind's eye, is a 2-bedroom apartment. Rentability down here, probably 2,000, once modernised, 2,000 Barbados a month long term, or 200 US a night short term. It would rent, there's no question. Going into this bedroom here, again, a huge bedroom. It's just vast. I mean, they're 2 doubles, creating a king. It doesn't take up any room. These windows here, and I should have said it in the master, these windows here, you could knock through, create a deck on the other side, which is where we actually started from. We'll go round and I'll point them out again. That could go out onto a deck, onto a pool, into a landscape garden, and that is where a lot of the value would be. And landscaping, for anyone who doesn't know, is actually very cheap. If you hit it early with young plants, and then while you're doing the building process, you hopefully hit a couple of rainy seasons, you water well, and there you are. Now, I'm going to go back outside. Lincoln, is that door open? Okay, I'm going to go back out and round the back to explain something on this, okay? Right, going through here. Sorry, it's... Oh, shit. It is unkempt. It's such a shame. But coming down the side, which we actually haven't seen on the video, this was the door where you may remember from the apartment, which has got, which had the wires hanging out of the box. It is actually a new box, but it's not been finished. Apparently someone pinched the electrician's toolkit, and he was never seen again. Probably decided to hit the rum shops and get depressed. The far window is a window to the master. The middle window, I must be honest, I don't remember. Oh yes, the second bedroom. And this window would be the window to the apartment. Where you see the downpipe there, that would almost be where you could run a picket fence. The apartment could have its own plunge pool here, loads and loads of garden space, so you could actually rent out that as a 2-bedroom apartment or a 2-bedroom house. The flexibility here is remarkable. In the back they are fairly decent apartments that rent out long term wind's not blowing up too much, it's good for holiday rentals also. So you could have a 5-bedroom house, you could have a 3-bedroom house with a 2-bedroom lock-off, you could have a 3-bedroom house and a 2-bedroom house, whatever you like. Big plot of land. And one of the most expensive things, I'm going to go around the corner because I bet that wind's blocking my voice off, which some people might think is a bonus. Building guard walls here is really very expensive because it's the same amount of concrete. It's like building another house, if you like. So it will be marked under Spring Terrace, Atlantic Shores, on www.barbados-realestate.com, which is Sandcastle Caribbean Real Estate. I'm sorry that I've gone off on a tangent slightly with this one, but as I say, it's a slightly different product. It's a development product, there's no question about that. And the wind is blowing today. Thanks very much.